Hi guys, this is Sabine from Zennumerostar.com. Today's video is about manifesting marriage or a proposal from your specific person. This is a request from one of my viewers, so thank you very much for that and keep the requests coming, please. But before we dive into today's topic, I would like to give you an announcement. So I have a new offer on my website. It's a 15 minutes recording in which you get a quick reassurance on exactly what is going on in your energy right now. So I use my cards. Well, I don't use tarot cards. I use playing cards, playing cards. And I don't use my cards to make any kind of predictions, but to see if you are blocking your manifestation or if everything is following its natural path. And also for those of you who would like me to give them a tip according to their date of birth on how they can naturally manifest, you'll have to leave me your date of birth, because I have a particular way to read your date of birth. It's not so much, again, for a prediction or anything of the sort. It's to tell you what your natural qualities as a manifestor are, so that it can guide you into manifesting with more flow, I would say, so with more naturalness. For 15 minutes, in which, again, you have 3 in 1. So you have, I'm pulling 3 cards to understand where you're at. I also look at your date of birth. I tell you how to manifest whatever it is that you want. And I rely on your date of birth to let you know about your natural qualities as a manifestor. And all of this for $20. Now, let's get back to today's topic. So, manifesting marriage or a proposal from your SP. That's actually the same as manifesting a free croissant, believe it or not. It's just that because we value that situation, because it is important to you, that you create resistance all around it most of the time, and I can relate very easily. But let's break this down into manifesting steps that you can follow, and you'll see that it's not as difficult as you probably thought it could be. Okay, so your end goal is to be married with your SP. Great. This is what you want on paper, or is it what you want in real life? The reason I'm asking for this is that before I met my SP, I wanted to be married and all, not realizing that it is actually different to live with someone 24/7 than hoping I was married. So there I was creating resistance without knowing that I was. The truth is, I had to allocate time for myself early on in any relationship, because I wanted to have my me times moments when I do where I do what I want, where I can meditate and all. In other words, I had to build another scenario in which I was free but committed. That is especially true when you are as independent as I am and have lived on your own for years and years. All of a sudden, sharing everything with an SP can be a little overwhelming. And especially when SP is also an entrepreneur and spends 24 hours a day with you, the change needs some mental and physical adjustments. So why am I telling you this? Because it happens that we idealize what we don't have, thinking our life would be perfect only if we were with the SP, only when we have that amount of money, and so on and so forth. When we imagine our ideal life with SP and consider our misfortune being on our own, the gap to bridge is pretty wide. So for me at least, that would be the first step. That's why the first step is to make peace with where you are at and enjoy your moments the way you are while you are relishing the prospect of sharing your busy life with that wonderful person. So a mistake I don't want you to do is to do like me, because I was telling you, I was creating resistance because I actually loved, and I still love actually, my own company. So being with someone 24/7 felt like a sacrifice to me at times. That's why I came up with a scenario where my time is organized in such a way that I still enjoy my freedom. So if you are anything like me, remove a little bit of intensity about the marriage proposal, make peace with where you're at, but build a scenario, the ideal scenario for you, where you are not only married to your SP, but you are also the person that you want to be in that relationship, if that makes sense. Then the second step is to mentally praise your SP and imagine your thoughts and feelings as a married woman. In that step, it's also important to make it real for you. Therefore, you could imagine what it will be like to wake up next to your SP, what you're going to do on weekends, where you spend some holidays, the TV programs you watch together, etc. Build a life with two of you in that scenario, where you and your SP are happy to be together, laughing together, doing things together, knowing you're a perfect match for one another. The third step is for you to enjoy your life with what you have right now. And this is important, because if you want to enjoy your life only when you are with your SP, the gap is mostly too wide for you to bridge when I talk to you. So again, the third step is for you to enjoy your life with what you have right now, while being gradually the version of you being married. So having the feelings and thoughts as a married woman, meaning, again, thinking and feeling as his wife already, or if you're a woman, as their husband already. So to recap, to manifest a marriage, in a nutshell, can be done in 3 steps. Step number 1, make peace with where you're at. Step number 2, praise your SP and mentally become the person married to your SP in thoughts and feelings. And step number 3, enjoy your life the best you can with what you have right now. Honestly, it doesn't have to be more complicated than this. But for me, those 3 steps were really important, and I hope they're going to help you as well. Let me quickly remind you that there is another service on offer at the moment on my website. So if you wanted to have a look, I'm going to be more available in the coming weeks, because this summer has been extremely busy for me. But now I'm going to fully reopen all my services, including all my one-to-ones with all of you. So on that happy note, as you know, I do believe in you. I know that you can do it. So happy manifesting.